station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 6 o'clock, covering the entire DMV. An overtime thriller, the Commanders' nail-biting matchup against the Eagles. Live from the field in Philadelphia tonight. And details emerge after a fatal fiery crash in Prince George's County. Why police pursued the car just before 4 people were killed. And from student loan payments to new laws in the DMV, the sweeping changes now in effect that you need to know.
And it has been a beautiful day today. Will that trend continue into tonight and tomorrow? Stick around. My 7-day forecast is coming up.
It's a go!
Plus, what happens when you get a superstar singer to do your gender reveal and it's wrong? You want to stick around for that. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6. I'm Ben Dennis. We're going to begin the newscast with an overtime thriller. The Commanders coverage. Our sports anchor Brady Flores is here. Brandy, it was certainly a close and nail-biting finish.
Yeah, down to the very, very end, even giving us some extra minutes in overtime. And it was a big divisional matchup for the Washington Commanders. They were on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles, who are the only undefeated team left now in the NFC East. And it was an exciting, as you mentioned, back-and-forth game. Went all the way to overtime. Commanders had a chance. They had the ball to start OT, but it was a quick 3-and-out for them on offense. And then all Philly had to do was kick a field goal to win it, 34-31. And they did. And we have boots on the ground for this one, making their way all the way to Philadelphia. We find Jake Rom and Alex Flum, and they have more from Lincoln Financial Field. Guys, tough one today for the Commanders.
Yeah, hey, Brandy, they really almost had it, but, you know, almost doesn't cut it. And Ron Rivera making it clear after this game that there are no moral victories in the NFL. And even though last week's game against Buffalo was a disaster, even though this one was close, they're still not satisfied.
Yeah, obviously. And, you know, the questions were, was Sam Howell going to bounce back? Were we going to see the quarterback in obviously his first full season of starting for the Commanders? Were we going to see him bounce back from that terrible loss against Buffalo? Obviously, head coach Ron Rivera speaking after the game about his quarterback and obviously showing the frustrations in an overtime loss.
That's what you're looking for, is that kind of growth, that you do something, you make some mistakes, you come back and you play your ass off. It's a hell of a performance by Sam. He bounced back. You know, he learned from last week. He grew and he got better, and it was reflected in the way he played. It was reflective of the way he led our offense. There are a lot of positive things that we're going to take from that.
Yeah, Alex, so obviously you heard Ron Rivera there just talk about the frustrations, but the quarterback obviously bouncing back has to be a silver lining for them as they have a quick turnaround Thursday Night Football against Chicago at home.
Yeah, they're going to have to get ready real quick, but this team is 2-2 now. Again, John Allen in the locker room told us this. They're not 0-4, they're 2-2, so they'll get ready for that Chicago game. We'll get ready to have a lot more for you later in the show. You won't want to miss that here at Lincoln Financial Field. Brandy, we're going to send it back to you for now.
All right, thanks to Brandy, Jake, and Alex. Meantime, developing right now, D.C. police investigate 5 shootings in just 6 hours across Northwest and Southeast overnight. The first happened on Shepherd Street, Northwest. Police say 2 black cars were seen leaving the area. The next 3 shootings were reported within an hour of each other. They were on M Street Northwest, Wayne Place Southeast, and Georgia Avenue Northwest, where police say a teenage girl was shot outside a recreation center near Howard University. The most recent shooting reported around 4 a.m. on 13th. Officials say 52-year-old Patricia Johnson was killed there inside of her home. 56-year-old Desmond Thurston of Southeast has been charged and arrested. Meantime, relief and a little exasperation tonight after the federal government avoided a shutdown with just hours to spare. Today, President Biden said the compromise is good for the American people, but he came out verbally sparring too, blasting Republicans for what he called a needless crisis.
But folks, the truth is we shouldn't be here in the first place. We shouldn't have gotten here in the first place. It's time to end governing by crisis and keep your word when you give it in the Congress. A few months ago, after a long negotiation,
more from the president there. Congress passed a bill that will fund the government for another 45 days with no major changes to agency budgets. It doesn't include any money for Ukraine, no border security provisions either. And SNAP benefits are also getting some changes today. More money each month and addressing who's eligible. All this after President Biden signed the Fiscal Responsibility Act back in June. But now more people will be required to prove they're actively working, training, or in school to receive benefits. Benefits are also increasing as of today to keep up with inflation. For a family of 4 making less than $39,000 a year, your monthly SNAP benefit will be $973, up from $835 every single month in 2022. And if you live in D.C. and need help with your rent to avoid eviction, the district's emergency rental assistance program reopened today. Our Tosin Fakile fills us in.
There are some changes to be aware of as you start applying for the rental assistance program. D.C. Council increased the budget by over $30 million, and the emergency rental assistance program portal will now be open 4 times a year. That is according to D.C. leaders. Now, the program helps people who live in D.C. facing a housing emergency and making less than 40% of the area median income with money for overdue rent. That money also includes late fees and court costs if qualified household is facing eviction. The emergency rental assistance program portal opened Sunday, October 1st, and D.C. Council members say the portal will now be open once a quarter. So we're talking October 1st, January 1st, March 1st, and June 1st. The portal will stay open each time until they receive 3,500 applications. D.C. Council members say they increased the rental assistance program budget from the initial $8 million the mayor proposed to $43 million. Now, to find out if you qualify or submit an application, just use the website on your screen right now to do that. And for D.C. residents who do not have access to a computer or a smartphone, officials say you can call the program's hotline at 202-507-6666. In the studio, I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now. Back to you.
Our thanks to Tosin. Meantime, some new laws go into effect today in Maryland. They include changes in gun laws and laws related to domestic disputes. One law repeals a spousal defense law that prohibits prosecuting a spouse for rape or certain sexual offenses. That's gone now. As for the new gun laws, today you won't be able to carry a concealed handgun at schools, healthcare facilities, government buildings, stadiums, and hate crime victims will now be able to sue the person or group who committed crimes against them. There's some changes to drug policies as well. Hospitals will be required to test for fentanyl to assess a patient's condition. And the law will grant immunity from legal consequence to somebody experiencing a medical emergency after substance abuse. And back here in the district, Mayor Muriel Bowser says 400 police officers have left the force over the past 4 years. And hiring and keeping cops is one of the acting police chief's priorities. Despite the mayor's estimate, the D.C. Police Union says more than 1,300 police officers have parted ways with Metro PD since June of 2020. The union says it remains dedicated to working with D.C. Council and other elected officials to find meaningful police reform measures while keeping communities safe from violent crimes. The city's homicide total just passed 200 this week for this year, a mark that was set in December of last year. Developing now, D.C. police say they have arrested a man in connection to the double shooting that left 2 people hurt at the Addison Road Seat Pleasant Metro Station just last week. 25-year-old D'Angelo Walker is being charged with attempted second-degree murder. Police say Walker turned himself in this morning. And Metro says all yellow and blue line train service is back up and running after service was disrupted this afternoon because of signal issues between the Potomac Yard and National Airport stations. Officials say to expect delays there. This is also the same area where a train had derailed with around 50 people were inside at the time on Friday. Turning to your weather now with DC News Now weekend meteorologist Scott Sumner. Scott, we've got the satellite and the radar behind us. It was a beautiful but a little bit warmer day out there today.
Yeah, I did mention that yesterday, Ben, that was going to be the case here, and sure enough, it did come to fruition. A satellite view. There's nothing going on here, folks. Our weather is a snooze fest here. Not that it's a bad thing, because we always seem to get a lot of active weather, but needless to say, just sit back, relax, and enjoy what Mother Nature is going to give us over the next couple days, which is a lot of sunshine. High pressure's in control. The front well up in Canada is going to stay up there. Not going to cause any sort of problems for us. And on the far right of your television monitor, that's where you see the remnants of the low that was bringing a lot of rain to portions of southern New England. Tonight we're looking at 75 at 7 p.m., 69 at 9, 66 at 11 p.m. You open up that door for tomorrow in the city forecast. We're looking at temperatures in the morning, 61 degrees, dry and pleasant, a light northerly breeze. Here are your headlines here. Clear and pleasant night, sunny and mild start to the week, late week showers and cooler temperatures by next weekend. Ben?
Scott, thank you. Meantime, the White House is celebrating a former president today. Workers put up this huge, what looks like a cake, for Jimmy Carter's 99th birthday. I was missing 9 years there. Meantime, the former president spent the special day with his wife, Rosalynn, and their children in their hometown of Plains, Georgia. Happy birthday.